So, hi. Before we get into the what do we want from International Women's Day, what does the world owe us? We owe ourselves a complete investigative journalism on ourselves, a real Jicho Pevu. And that's the only thing I'm doing here. I'm not trying to make you squirm. So as part of Jicho Pevu, two final things I want to say about us and why we get it wrong sometimes. We will not delegate. And one of the things I learned from an amazing lady called Patricia Morogami is this: you delegate things, not people. And women are hoarders by nature. We hoard shoes, we hoard clothes we outgrew, we'll never fit into. We hoard everything, and we also hoard functions. So you take on a new role, you take on a new position in life, you become a wife and mother. Rather than delegate certain things, even in your life, including the shopping, you want to hang on to that. So you're this frazzled mess who's always bitchy. Stop it. The things you can never delegate. And for me, it's who kisses the kids and who makes love to my man. You can't delegate that. Shopping can be delegated. Dry cleaning is delegated. By the way, it's put in the boot of the car, because it in no way defines me and my relationship with either my man or my children. But we don't delegate. And here's the other bad thing about not delegating, especially in a work environment. If you never actually grow somebody else, you will never grow. Trust me. Look at the circumstances you're in. And every time you don't create a road for somebody else to grow, nobody gives you the same chance. And it works the same way with religion. Life is like security doors. If the one behind you doesn't close, the one in front of you will not open. Delegate, for heaven's sake. And remember, you delegate things, not people. You've seen how men roll. They don't know what happens under the bonnet of the car. Olo is called. Olo atachukua hiyo gari kila siku. It's not his thing. He delegates it. He doesn't know how to wash shirts. He delegates it. That's why he gets a wife. He doesn't know how airline tickets are booked once he's Mudosi. He knew before. He delegates it. That's why he has a PA. And if his PA is sick, he's like, hiya, tufunga ofisi. But he has no shame in saying, that one I don't know. Women for some reason seem to think we gotta do it all. You can't. You can't. And the sooner you admit that, the better. It's better for everybody. And actually, on that very point, we don't ask for help as women. We don't ask for help where it matters. And by the time somebody finds out what pain we're in, so many of us are bleeding and nobody can tell what pain we're in, what load we're carrying. And everybody always turns around and says, why don't you say something? Why don't you say something? And you're like, well, I didn't want you to think. You didn't want me to think what? You crazy? Ask for help. If you do nothing else, and I remember being told this by so many women as my daughter came home, they told me, ask for help. And if we could just learn to delegate and learn to ask for help, we would be so much happier. We could be all the woman we need to be. And our kids would be happier, and the men in our lives would be happier. Because I think the way men operate is, if she is happy, then everybody's happy. When you're miserable, do you know how much drama you spread? Come on. Do one thing for me on International Women's Day. Say, I will delegate, I will ask for help. And then, of course, I will subscribe to Caroline's channel. Now, I had to get that in somewhere. Please do, and thank you.